Good morning, Dreyfus. Today is February 18th, 2022. I'm Kaylee Weiss.
And I'm Alana Kavanaugh. You're watching DSOA Today.
Seniors, today is the last day for senior dues, grad bash payments, and waivers. Please see your guidance counselor if you are in need of a waiver. The payments can be made on School Cash Online.
Prom tickets are still on sale right now for $130. Make sure to get yours now as prices will go up as the date nears.
Don't forget Dreyfus, starting next Tuesday, BSU is hosting a Spirit Week till Friday the 25th. They'll be hosting game day, kickball day, and will also be playing music. On each day, there will be a special way to dress up. For more information about the dress-up days, go to their Instagram at bsu.dsoa.
Juniors, your class t-shirts are on sale on School Cash Online for $15. Make sure to buy your Spirit Week t-shirt and support the class of 2023.
Join us in wearing pink next Wednesday, February 23rd, as the school district promotes kindness. On this day and every day, we encourage you to lift one another up as you promote kindness and show off your Dreyfus magic.
Don't forget, our theater department, Little Shop of Horrors, opens next Friday, February 18th. Be sure to come out and support Dreyfus Theater Department. And now, on to Yasmin and Aaron with Random Rankings.
Hey guys, welcome back to Random Rankings. We're your hosts. I'm Yasmin.
And I'm Erin. In honor of Black History Month, we're going to be talking about our favorite shows highlighting Black representation that you can watch on Netflix.
Firstly, and my personal favorite would have to be Raising Dion. With the new season having just come out, I think this is the perfect time for you to start watching it. Dion, the little boy who is the main character of the show, is able to manipulate time, space, and ions with his mind. While his mother is trying to hide his abilities, I honestly really love this show and I think it should be talked about a lot more. It's definitely an underrated series on Netflix and it is a great representation for Black History Month.
All right, so moving on to one of my favorites is a show called Self-Made, inspired by the life of C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker was a revolutionary Black woman who lived during the early 1900s who completely changed the narrative of Black hair care everywhere. This show has all the drama, deceit, betrayal you could ever want in a show, and it is all based on a true story.
Yeah. I love the work that Madam C.J. Walker has put in, especially for the Black community. I think her work with hair is so amazing. And the next one we have is Colin in Black and White. This show is based on the Black activist Colin Kaepernick, a biracial boy adopted by a white couple. It talks about his journey from finding his identity, the social and racial injustices he faced in school, and how it changed him to become a Black rights voice he is today. All narrated by the real Colin. I honestly could not stop watching this show from start to finish. It was just really well done.
Absolutely. All right, our second to last show is called Black Lightning, starring China Anne McClain, Cress Williams, and Nefessa Williams as a superhero family. It highlights the local hero, Black Lightning, who has the powers of electricity. When Black Lightning's powers begin to show up in his daughter, played by China Anne McClain, they have to figure out how to harness her power and control it before it goes absolutely haywire.
And finally, we have none other than All-American. This show talks about Spencer James and his recruitment to the football team that will later lead him to joining the NFL. In this show, there is a conflict with Spencer being recruited from a different town to join their team and moving in with his best friend. Definitely put this on your must-watch list. It is such a fun watch.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching this segment of Random Rankings. Until next time, I'm Erin.
And I'm Yasmin. Have a great Black History Month, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Now to BSU for a piece on the show Soul Train.
Hi everyone, it's me, Natalie Malone. I hope you have your disco pants and dancing shoes on, because we're taking it back to the 1970s. In this episode of BSU Educates You, we're talking about Soul Train. Soul Train, Soul Train. Soul Train was a musical variety show that aired from 1971 to 2006. It primarily featured performances from R&B, soul, disco, and hip-hop artists. And when it aired, it was the first Black TV show that was by Black people for Black people. You're probably wondering who created this amazing show. Well, that'll be Don Cornelius. Cornelius worked as a news and sports reporter at WCIU, a radio station in Chicago. In 1967, while still working as a reporter, he started a touring series featuring Chicago talent, which he called the Soul Train. In 1970, WCIU-TV gave him the opportunity to take his roadshow to the TV screen. Though it started out as a low-budget production, it became a hit across different cities in the United States. In its 35-year, 1,117-episode history, Soul Train has had 4 main hosts: Don Cornelius, Maestro Clark, Shamar Moore, and Dorian Gregory. Soul Train has featured guest artists like the Jackson 5, Earth, Wind & Fire, Patti LaBelle, Mariah Carey,
Salt and Pepper,
Public Enemy, and many more. One of the most famous aspects of Soul Train is its line dancing with its featured dancers. Soul Train gave us a program that featured Black music and artists for an audience across America, and it is a very important part of Black history. Well, this was a groovy episode of DSU Educate Team. Join us next week for our last episode of the series.
There is a Seeds open mic night tonight from 4 to 6 at Grandview Public Market. It will feature singers, poets, live music, and more. Make sure to come out and show your support.
Also, there is a piano recital tonight at 6 p.m. in the Black Box Theater. Come out and support the piano department. That's all we have for you today, Dreyfus. I'm Kaylee Weiss.
And I'm Alana Kavanaugh. Please stay tuned for part 2 of the Tech Safe series, and have a great day.
My favorite platform is usually Instagram.
Probably Snapchat and regular iMessage on iPhones.
We text a lot.
texting,
text message,
text or group chat with my friends,
Group text messages,
Facebook Messenger.
They're always on it. I'm always with my friends, but when I'm not with them, I'm always talking to them on social media.
I definitely say sometimes it's beneficial because you go home and you might have had an argument with your sibling or your mom and you just need to talk to your friend, or you might need help with homework or something.
being able to always be just like a phone call or text message away from each other allows us to kind of establish a relationship that's closer.
Reaching out to the person right when you need them, so that you don't have to wait until you see them at school to talk to them. That definitely brings us closer.
Texting is like the easier alternative. Take out your phone and communicate with someone.
There are definitely things that maybe I wouldn't tell anyone in real life that I feel more comfortable telling them on social media or online, because it's not the same as saying it to someone's face as it is to text it.
I know that my friends, or not even just my friends, but my family or anybody I can talk to, I know that they are available to me.
I never really feel depressed or anything like that, just because there's always somebody to talk to and always somebody that's there for you. That's kind of a good thing about social media.
I could not imagine what it would be like if I couldn't contact them so quickly. Our lives are so integrated with social media and contacting other people that I don't think I could imagine not contacting them.
There can be an invasion of space and privacy over not just social media, but all forms of modern technology. We have each other's location 24/7.
Yes, there's been people that have contacted me for multiple times that have just been constant and annoying, that have just gone on my nerves.
If there's someone that is constantly reaching out to you and you don't want that person to be contacting you, that can be irritating and it's kind of a hassle.
I got my phone taken away from my friend texting me too much. I had to turn it off completely. I had to turn it off when I was in class because it just started making so much noise.
I've had a friend who's contacted me way too much, and one of the downsides is that I kind of avoid that friend in real life and at school, so they feel a little neglected and it kind of hinders our friendship.
There's kind of a pressure that if one of us doesn't respond or keep texting, we're gonna not talk again.
I've had a friend contact me too much to the point where I've asked them to give me some boundaries and some space. I would usually tell them in a respectful manner.
Over text, you either just flat out say it or you kind of ghost them.
I used to have a friendship where we would text nonstop. We would get to the point where we get irritated with one another. That was nonstop, where you at, where you at, where you at, what are you doing, why are you not hanging out with me, why are you not that? It got to the point where leave me alone. Oof.
Like sometimes we could be like too much part of each other's lives, and it's not really good because we're kind of taken away from our own lives because we're constantly looking at theirs.
In the beginning, some people don't understand boundaries. I would have to constantly communicate to them that I have my boundaries even through online, through social media. I don't find it as much as a problem because I've practiced it and I've learned to get better at it.
I do believe that technology leads to boundary issues. I feel like technology has created a sense of a really tight-knitted community, but in a way it's too tight.
I feel that when we have conversations online, it kind of takes away the magic from talking face to face.
It definitely can get a little overwhelming, and it makes it difficult to hold conversations in real life because you talk about everything over social media or through your phones. And then if we do talk about something, it's normally like social media related, or we have to like pull out our phones to talk about it, so you don't really get to be in the moment with your friend because you're on your phone.